Okay, guys, so the results of my MRI. Basically, met with the doctor, and I'm happy to report that that place at the 10 o'clock position on my left breast is not cancer. What it is called atypical ductal hyperplasia. And what that means is that these cells are forming and it could eventually lead to cancer. So this means when we have my breast surgery, they're going to go ahead and remove that area and not even give it a chance. So right now what we're looking at is the breast cancer at the 12 o'clock position, that's in stage 1. And then at the 10 o'clock position, we're going to remove that atypical ductal hyperplasia area. So today I have a procedure for the SAVI SCOUT insertions. So what these are little radio transmitters. They don't go off in metal detectors or anything like that. They're small. They're about the size of a grain of rice, and they will get inserted into the cancer site at the 12 o'clock position and at that atypical ductal hyperplasia site at the 10 o'clock position. I'm hoping that this is relatively painless, if not pain-free, because I'm honestly tired of being poked and prodded and having to heal, and it feels like every time I heal from some kind of a biopsy procedure, I have to have another one. So I will record today's journey as much as I can and probably share afterwards this whole process. So that's what we got today. Hey there. So I just got back from the procedure, and I realized that when I was telling you about the SAVI SCOUT, I didn't explain what it actually does. So it is a radio transmitter, like I said, but what they do is it gets inserted into the cancer site, and then during surgery, the breast surgeon will have a wand that they use to detect where it is, so they can pinpoint exactly where they need to go in order to remove the cancer or the area of concern, like I have in the 10 o'clock area of my breast. So I just got home, and everyone's journey and experience will be different because our breasts are all have different makeup. I have dense breast tissue, which is not uncommon for someone who is relatively young. I'm 43, and I have a lot of dense breast tissue. And so for the first SAVI SCOUT they had to put in, they were having a difficult time with getting it where they wanted it to go. So they actually had to stick me a couple of times before they were satisfied with where it goes. And it is injected with a needle. And it's not like they stick a needle in, inject it, and then check to see where it is. They actually take the needle, they stick the needle down, and then you're in a, let me explain. Sorry, I cried, okay? I cried during this because I'm tired of being poked and prodded at, and I'm ready for all of this to be done. So it was painful, and it brought up those feelings and thoughts, and I just wanted it to be over and done. But you basically are sitting in a chair, and you're in a mammogram machine. And for anyone who's never had a mammogram before, it's basically a machine that squeezes your breast so they can take angles of pictures from the top and the side of your breast. It basically takes your breast and flattens it like a pancake this way, and then it can rotate and it flattens it like a pancake this way. So you're seated in a chair. It's not a comfortable chair. It's very, like, the seat is and the back is straight up, and basically they wheel you up close. They put your breast on the level, and then they flatten it between two pieces, and there's a section of it open, and that's where the site that they want to inject will be. And so you get some numbing medication that they put on the top, and then they put it down a little bit deeper. And I couldn't feel everything, but they talked about you'll feel pressure. I felt almost like they were hitting a nerve the first time, because the deeper they went, I could feel the discomfort and the pain radiating all the way around to like my back. It was quite painful, but they stick the needle down into your breast, and then they use the machine to kind of take an x-ray to see if it's where it needs to go. And then if it's where it needs to go, then they inject the SAVI SCOUT and then take out the needle. So you have to sit there while they're doing that, and you have this needle in your breast. And like I said, the first one they did, they actually had to stick me 2 times to find the right spot of where they wanted to go. And it was very, very painful. The second one, I really can't remember if it was painful or if it was painless, because at that point I was silently crying behind my mask, to be quite honest. But it went faster. They hit target on the first try, and so that one was easier to go through. Probably from start to finish, it took about an hour from the time I sat in the seat to the time that she cleaned me up and I was out the door. It might have taken more like 45 minutes, but it wasn't so bad as far as the time goes. As far as the procedure goes, I'm ready. I'm ready for us to move to surgery, and hopefully now that this is in, the next step is just the surgery date. So I have my fingers crossed and prayers going up that I get a call from the office perhaps this week saying, hey, we got a surgery date. That's really what I'm looking forward to right now. And recovery for this, basically they have it covered with a waterproof bandage right now, and I just need to keep that on for 24 hours. And then I have some steri strips over it, and she said keep that on for about 4 days, and then I could take them off or just let them naturally fall off, and Tylenol for pain management. So right now I'm about to get some Tylenol, I'm about to have some lunch, and I'm about to rest for the rest of my day, because it's been emotional already. So I hope this is a helpful glimpse into what my journey has been, and next video that you'll be getting from me hopefully should be surgery date. So bye guys.